That was brilliant. And thank you so much to Ryan and Haley and to the whole cohort of fellows who have made this incredible program possible. We are so, so very grateful. My dear sisters, that we have each accomplished already and will continue to accomplish so much in our lives is a given. This is a room full of incredibly brilliant, talented, heart-centered women with an embarrassment of riches when it comes to cognitive, social, emotional, and spiritual intelligence. We are a group of thoughtful, active, reflective, committed, devoted, insightful, incisive, caring, collaborative, supportive, and, dare I say, fascinating women. And many among us have moved heaven and earth to be part of this program because we knew that this was where we needed to be. But it doesn't take a particularly keen observer to note and name these qualities. What took my breath away as I contemplated speaking to all of you today was not that impressive list of characteristics. Rather, what struck me was the privilege of speaking to a group of courageous women who have nominated themselves to be stewards of our individual and collective future at this critical moment in history. To speak to a group of women who have not only realized, but also acted upon the insight that our society can do better and be better by and for all, without exception. To speak to a group of women who know that to do so means that we must not shy away from very difficult conversations with each other and with ourselves, but instead must reckon with our own fears and personal stories. That we must neither shunt those fears and stories to the side, nor let them define us, but rather to develop an ongoing relationship with them that allows us to more deeply connect with ourselves and therefore with others. To speak to a group of women who are not afraid to step forward and declare what must be declared, like Suzanne just did. To put themselves in a position of deep learning despite inevitable overwhelm and often against serious logistical odds. To acknowledge and share their own gifts and to stand for a just society because anything less is totally unacceptable. To speak to a group of women who are discovering that by giving of ourselves and rendering ourselves vulnerable to the scrutiny and criticism of anyone with a mouth or a smartphone, we are also taking for ourselves the opportunity to transcend doubt and limitation. But most importantly, I'm speaking to a group of women that is just that. This particular group of women, all of us who have gone through this experience together this year. We are graduating today with a deep understanding of the mechanics of campaigning and will now also forever be witness to each other's unfolding. We are uniquely positioned to honor, reflect, and celebrate each other's growth as a very specific community that would be a fundamentally different one if even one of us had not brought herself to it. So as one of my teachers often declares, women are the greatest untapped natural resource in the world. Today, as we graduate from this incredible program, we are demonstrating that this statement will soon have a most welcome expiration date. We are not waiting for someone else to reveal to us our value, and we are not so much discovering that we are a precious resource, as we are actively dismantling the barriers that kept us from always knowing it. In so doing, we are doing nothing less than creating the conditions within which a healed, wholehearted society can and will, in fact, emerge. Thank you.